Start your engines. I know we've all heard that phrase before, your favorite car racing event. But what happens if the engine doesn't start? Who do you call? What do you do? We're hopeful you will call one of the highly trained graduates from the automotive program here at Atlanta Technical College. From our partnership with Nissan North America to our collaboration with some of the largest dealership brands in the metro Atlanta area. Our automotive students get exposed to it all. Hi, my name is Brian Ford, automotive instructor at Atlanta Technical College. On this episode of Atlanta Tech Talks, the Students Takeover Edition, we get to sit down in our Nissan lab with a student who is currently enrolled in our automotive program. Find out what it takes to maintain and repair the vehicles that keep the world moving. While you will hear about how to prepare students to repair engines, we have programs for collision repair and even the training for students to repair all facets of heavy diesel equipment. Take a listen to how these current students plan to take their training to the next level at Atlanta Tech Talks, Student Takeover Edition.
Welcome to Atlanta Tech Talks. I'm your host, Jason Warner, and we're in the Nissan Automotive Lab for the Student Takeover Edition. So I have to admit, I'm been really hyped about this episode because as a kid, I've always loved cars. Like my wife drives a 72 Chevelle, so this is like literally something that we're kind of passionate about. But I'm here with Mr. Calvin. He's an automotive tech student here at Atlanta Technical College. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about that automotive journey and what that passion stems from for coming into automotive.
The passion starts at a young age, working with my grandpappy on a old Ford Taurus that he had.
Okay.
Pretty much showing me the basic knowledge of, how to properly work a car, lubricate it, make sure the tires work, they got air in them, wiper blades, things that you need to make a car run as long as you need it to. I love cars, and I've been with cars pretty much all my life.
So you tried to take a stab at me, and when I shocked you when I told you about that 72 Chevelle. You didn't know. You thought I didn't know a little something. But yeah, we do. And so
That's
this
a nice
is
car, by the
this
way,
is
too.
this is why I'm so passionate about this episode, because I love cars. So like I said earlier, we're in the Nissan Automotive Lab. There's a partnership with Nissan North America where they donate cars for you all to work on. Talk about a little bit about the experience here as a student working on the cars that have been donated by Nissan.
Well, working with Nissan has been pretty fun. It's a lot of hard work. They actually came up here and gave us a brief informal about the cars and, how we can get these cars and letting us work on them. You got to be pretty passionate about cars. You got to have a love for it, because doing it every day is something that a lot of people love, and if you're not passionate, you'll fall behind. So.
So we're in this lab, but this is not the only piece, right? From what I hear, students are able to be exposed to painting body, to even working on the big semi-trucks.
Like I said, automotive is the best program we got. Like you said, you can work on diesel trucks. You got people working on body shops. They even have a tuning station, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't gotten there yet, but we working.
So those folks that are interested in like Fast and the Furious racing, they can actually tune their car to the specs.
Eventually.
And you said you like to go fast, so you'll be able to tune your car.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about the instructors. What type of the instruction that you get from the instructors here at Atlanta Technical College?
So I have two instructors right now, Mr. Williams and Mr. Ford. Both students of the craft of automotive and learning about cars.
Right.
Mr. Ford, he's pretty much the new up-to-date current individual on cars. He give us a lot of information.
Right.
He's very passionate. He makes sure we doing what we got to do. He's very hands-on. And Mr. Williams is the OG, so he knows a little bit more than Mr. Ford. He makes sure it's very hands-on also, and make sure we get the basics and know the proper, things of that nature.
If you walk around any car dealership or shop in Metro Atlanta, probably around the country, there's a help wanted sign. But I mean, this field is high demand. for a prospective student thinking about Atlanta Technical College and pursuing the automotive program, talk to us a little bit about what they should be prepared to do and think about when they're coming into the program.
I say be prepared to do anything. Technicians are always wanted wherever you go. Diesel cars, marine RV, boats, trucks, tractor trailers, sports and utility vehicles. So they always want it.
So you guys get exposed to it all. You can
Pretty much anything that requires
combustion.
Combustion gas, mechanical energy to electrical energy, anything.
So it's just more than these Nissans and all those that are out here. I mean, anything that moves, you're able to, or combusts, you're able to work on. That's amazing. So, I think walking through this campus, I get a lot of wow factors. We've been all over the campus. When you came here to ATC, what was that biggest wow factor when you stepped foot on campus for you?
Pretty much this lab and seeing other labs. I haven't really been to many labs that have pretty much every component of a car in it, and this is a lot. It has even new up-to-date items, so that's pretty new.
So, you're matriculating to the program. What's next for you? After you leave ATC, what's next for you?
I'm going to the dealership and eventually open up my own shop.
That's awesome. And I will say, you have a pipeline of employees for your own shop. They're coming straight through Atlanta Technical College, and they can come, and they're trained well. So one of the last things that we like to ask anyone who's on our show to leave us with an Atlanta Tech Talk success tip. This could be, you said your grandpappy used to teach you something.
Yeah.
It could be something that you learned here, some just model that you live through in life. Talk to us and give us one success tip that the viewers could leave us with.
Me personally, I say don't give up, be persistent, even through adversity. Always try and learn something, be a sponge and absorb whatever you can. As the words of Mr. Ford, he'll say, don't give up too easy, because once you give up, it might be another turn and you can, hit your goal. So just don't give up. Don't give up.
That's amazing. For me, I didn't give up because I've been asking to come into this lab since we started this program. If you want to find out more about the automotive program or any other programs here at Atlanta Technical College, visit atlantatech.edu. Once again, I'd like to thank Dr. Victoria Seals, our president, for allowing us to host this podcast, the marketing communication department that's led by Ms. Werdelin, and the whole production crew at Atlanta Tech Talks. This has been Atlanta Tech Talks, the Student Takeover Edition. I'm your host, Jason Warner, and we'll see you next time.